Oh, hello. Welcome to Soundhorn Studios in Melksham, Wiltshire. Rat here is going to give us a guitar masterclass, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Let's do it.
I dread to think, I seriously dread to think how many times. Hello there, I'm Rat. I'm here in Wiltshire recording the Obey Robots album. A lot of you have been asking me over the years about my gear, what setup I use, how it's all configured. And with the help of the amazing Laura, I'm going to do a walkthrough for you now. So I've had these since the 1990s. So this one's a Gibson ES335 Studio Dot reissue. The most unique feature about it is, apart from it being an ES335 standard shape, there's no F-holes on here at all. So it really is just a fat-bodied guitar. The stickers are a throwback to when I used to use profanities an awful lot of time on clothing and through mouth. And there are a number of hilarious things you can do about someone holding your bollocks.
What do the F-holes do?
Don't know. So these ones were from Are You Normal onwards. Originally it was these going through a Marshall JCM 800, but then not long after we'd recorded that I switched to something we'll be talking about shortly. So again, this one's another ES335 Studio Dot reissue. It was something called a special, which is only noticeable by having silver machine heads rather than anything else. Pickups are the same. Again, the stickers are a throwback to my days as a profanity expert. And uniquely on this guitar, it genuinely does go to 11. So that's him.
So this is the original character?
Yeah. And I rarely played the guitar when he was white, but there are some photos of it.
Talk about that amp. What's going on there?
It's a 1990s, early 1990s Mesa Dual Rectifier solo head. I've had it since about 92, 93. The difference between that and, as I previously used a JCM 800 Marshall, it's just, there is no words to describe how much power this amp has. It was popularised by a lot of rock and metal bands, but it's got so much flexibility in different tones that it's just the only amp I think I'll ever have for the rest of my life. This is my effects rack, which is a very late 80s, early 90s setup, all controlled by a MIDI board on the floor. Tuner on the top. In the middle is a Rocktron IntelliFX. Rocktron were my favourite makers of all effects units. Unfortunately, they don't exist anymore, or they don't make effect racks. And then in 2004 I bought the Boss GT Pro, which was essentially, I think at the time, every Boss pedal they'd ever made, just in one unit. I tend to run everything in bypass mode, so there is no distortion or anything, it literally is just the delays on there.
This is the bag of a guitarist. Give us some sponsorship, Ernie Ball. Ernie!
So organised here.
So messy. It's unbelievably messy.
Brilliant.
For no reason at all. I just want to get a little clip of this weird thing.
I've got a rectifier channel switch which literally just changes between clean and very, very loud and a crybaby wah. The signal chain that I use is I go from the guitar into the wah, out of the wah, into the effects rack and loop down and come out of the GT Pro and go into the Mesa head. So that way everything that I do, the wah and delay, is pre-distortion, which is where I kind of create the sound that I have. I made a fluff, but yeah.
Yeah, second half is great. Let's go again.
I really love recording at home, but it's been so good to get out and be here instead. The guitars are sounding huge and incredible. The songs are sounding fantastic. And I'm about to take all the files home and do my bits to finish off. Hello, come in. Come into your own room.